Hey guys, we're really excited to be able to present some of our information for this summer and just some updates and things that are happening. I do want to just share first and foremost, we did get confirmation that camp is canceled. So we will not be having any camp this summer. Kellogg Springs is actually not going to be hosting any youth events until September at least. So that said, we've got a couple other things to be talking about.
We've planned some camp-like events for the summer, making sure we're still following state restrictions and guidelines, and the elders have really supported that. And so we have come up with something called Forward 2020. And since we can't have camp, we're planning two separate events that are going to bring the same experiences that we get at camp, but in a smaller setting.
So yeah, like Megan said, we don't want to look back and just be so disappointed on what we're not able to do, but we want to look forward and see what God has planned and some new experiences and some really kind of cool things that we can plan. So with that said, we are going to be planning two different events. Megan said we're calling it Forward because we're wanting to look forward, not back. And just as we're looking forward, we're also going to want to do this in a safe and respectful way, making sure we're following all state guidelines and recommendations. So Megan's going to tell us a little bit about the high school Forward 2020.
So for the high school group, it's going to be July 6th through 11th, and we are planning for that to be in Bend. And we are going to take the first 21 people that sign up. We're going to have 4 chaperones, so we can only take 21. But if more sign up, then we'll split it into 2 separate groups. And we really want to encourage you to bring friends to make this a really great experience. So if we do have more than 21, we can split it into 2 groups. And the cost will be $150 per person. And we plan on still doing the same thing of devotionals at night, worship, and during the day we'll be doing activities like floating the river, Smith Rock, maybe a lake day. So we'll be planning some fun events like that.
Yeah, and I'm super excited about this. This is a cool opportunity where we get to do just some small group, really build some good relationships together and just some things that the youth group can really jump in together with. So that should be really awesome. And so the other group of students that are not going to be able to do camp would be the elementary and middle school aged kids. So we're planning a local event for them. So we're going to do a week long, and that's going to be August 4th through the 8th. So throughout the week, we'll do evening events every night, either at the church or people's homes or the park or different things. So we're going to do some really fun stuff throughout that whole week. And that'll be for anybody through 5th grade through 8th grade. So we'll be able to plan that throughout that whole week. And we're going to end it with kind of a fun family overnight camping trip. We're trying to keep our groups under 25, but if we're in our families camping overnight, we should be able to have whoever's wanting to do that as well. So keep looking up for different information about that. We are planning on having our registration open in next week for that and just being able to get going on people signing up for it. So be keeping an eye out for that. That said, this is going to take a little bit of money to be able to make happen. We are charging a little bit for the high schoolers to be able to go, but on top of that, we always have a camp fundraiser. And we're not able to do a fundraiser right now at church, much less are we allowed to have camp. So we're doing a summer fundraiser for our Forward 2020 stuff. And this should be really fun. We're going to try to do it online. There'll be a couple different ways that we're going to go, but we're going to have it kick off on May 31st on Facebook Live. So we're going to do that from 6 to 7 p.m. Next Sunday. So keep an eye out for that.
So the way we're organizing this fundraiser is it's going to be an envelope fundraiser, as we're calling it. And what is going to happen is there's going to be an envelope 1 through 100, and each number represents the amount that you're donating. So if you want to donate $10, you'll select the $10 or the number 10 envelope, and we'll have more information on how you can make the payments and make your contribution. But the goal is to raise $3,000 for our summer activities. If we were to fill up every envelope, we would raise $5,050, which would be amazing because that extra money would go to towards the campers' cost, and so we could really make that cheaper for them. And so we would love to see all of those envelopes filled up. We also have entertainment planned for that hour, and so you'll get to see different people from church doing some performances and doing some singing. And so I think it'll be a really unique opportunity and a really fun opportunity, and so we hope that you guys can join in next Sunday.
Yeah, so that's going to be a lot of fun. One thing that we were really trying to figure out is how do we offer ways to give. So hopefully you've gotten a chance to download the church app. If not, please do that, because that's one way. We'll have the church app, we'll have a special giving section where you can do a donation on the church app, and we'll have that live for 2 weeks, so you can donate anytime throughout the 2-week section. Also, we're working on some other ways to do some different fundraising buttons or programs to work through, but we're also totally accepting just cash and or good old-fashioned checks just in the memo, or write a note saying it's for camp and mail that to the church, and we'll be able to do it that way as well.
For every $10 that is donated, we will enter you into a raffle, and so that will be a gift basket. There's gift cards, and just it'll be a really fun time, and we'll announce the winner on June 7th. So please join in, keep your eyes out for all of that information.
Yeah, that'll be really fun. Also, on June 7th, we are having our graduation Sunday. So we got 3 graduates, and it's going to be a really cool Sunday celebration.
So we have done, over the past few weeks, we've driven around town and done interviews with our graduates, and we have different members that have done videos, and we've got photos and all sorts of really fun stuff planned. And so please join in on Sunday. Make sure that you watch that clip. It's had a lot of love poured into it. And so we just want to honor Riley Michael, Katie Lake, Joshua Hamilton from graduating high school, and then Caitlin Hamilton is graduating from Southern Oregon University. So please join in so we can honor all of them and show them our love.
Yeah, and just as you kind of go into the summer vacation mode, please just pray for the youth group, pray for what God has planned for us and what we're going to be doing, and just really keep us in your thoughts and prayers. So we really appreciate it. We love this church family, and we just thank you so much for your support.